Hey everyone, I'm going to try my best to help you guys find the right pet for you. And there's one really important question that you have to ask yourself that is going to save you a lot of mesos. Trust me, I've already made some mistakes with this. It's going to sound a little bit weird, but let me just go ahead and put it out there. So when you're thinking about finding a pet, it's not just about the cost of the pet itself. It's also about the cost of how much it's going to take in order to level it up to 50. That is super, super important, and just that single question is going to save you a lot of hassle when it comes to the pet leveling system. Definitely don't level up your pets right now. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't have a game plan, and if you haven't asked yourself that question, you're going to find yourself in a very sticky situation. So let me explain a little bit more about the pet leveling system, pet fusion, and what the different levels and grades of pets are going to do for your character, and hopefully this will help you guys out. Let's go to the pet menu. Alrighty, so first of all, we have our basic white pets, which aren't really going to do anything for your character except get a little bit of extra bonus attack when you level them up. So I would not advise ever leveling up white pets. They're just going to be used as fusion material or fodder for other pets. And you'll realize these are pretty cheap on the black market. They're going for around 15 to 20,000 mesos each, which is great because it's going to be a lot cheaper for newer players to start leveling up their pets as the price of these keeps going down. Next up on the list, we have the green pets, and these start to have bonus talents. If you look in the blue text, it has a bonus talent, physical attack +1, but super, super important, you don't actually get that bonus talent unlocked, and it doesn't actually activate until you get this pet to level 50. So not only do you have to think about the actual cost of the pet, you also have to think about getting this pet all the way up to level 50 to be able to unlock that bonus talent. So a bit of a newer player mistake I've seen people message me about is they got a really cool green pet with a really awesome bonus talent. They asked me if this bonus talent was really good and if the pet was worth a lot. But in all honesty, green pets are always going to be pretty cheap because it's just not worth the mesos to level up a green pet all the way to 50 just to unlock a single bonus talent. Green pets are going for around 50 to 100,000 mesos each, but if you wanted to level up a green pet all the way to 50 to be able to unlock its bonus talent, it would cost you around 10 million mesos worth of pet fusion to unlock that bonus talent. So green pets are also just going to mostly be used as fusion ingredients. Now we start moving to pets where you can think about actually leveling them up to unlock their bonus talent. We have blue pets, which are also going to have that bonus talent that unlocks level 50, and they're going to have a second bonus talent that unlocks at level 30. Well, that's good news, right? But the thing is, blue pets are going to take more experience to level up. And I've been doing a little bit of number crunching with Not Pepper here and putting in a lot of pets as fusion ingredients. I actually just dumped a whole inventory of green and white pets yesterday into my pet. Only got a couple of levels, and Not Pepper is still only at level 5. I've spent a couple million mesos leveling him up, and he's only level 5. So I went ahead and did some math and realized that if I wanted to get Not Pepper all the way up to level 50, it would take around 3,000 pets as fusion ingredients at about 45 million mesos. So when I went and I bought Not Pepper off the auction house, I saw he was around 5 million mesos. That's a great price considering it has attack speed and piercing. But I failed to realize that if I wanted to actually unlock the attack speed and the piercing, I would have to spend another 45 million pets as ingredients to level him up. So that's a really important question that everybody needs to ask themselves before they go out there and they buy a pet is not only how much the pet costs, but how much is it going to cost to unlock that pet up to level 50. We haven't even talked about epic pets. Let's go ahead and look at those. So now we have epic pets. Nope, not meta cells. Epic pets. Now we have epic pets, which are at the very cheapest 66.6 million mesos on the black market. That's crazy, but that's just the beginning. Epic pets will have 3 bonus talents, one that unlocks level 10, one that unlocks level 30, one that unlocks at level 50, and if you can get yourself a good combination of bonus talents, you have yourself a godly pet. But the 66.6 million mesos is just the first step, because it is going to cost you well over 100 million mesos worth of pet fusion and fusion ingredients to be able to get your pet to 50 so that you could use all those bonus talents. Because funny enough, if you look at it this way, if you keep all your pets at level 1, an epic pet is really not that much better than a white pet. It has a tiny bit of extra bonus stack, but besides that, it's really not offering your character anything special. You have to actually level it up to unlock those bonus talents. Well, there is a little bit of good news, but it's not that much good news. It's this pet fusion bonus, and I've talked about this very briefly in another video about pets, but I didn't explain it fully because this actually works a little bit strangely and not the way that people think it does. So let me explain how this pet fusion bonus works, and you'll see it definitely helps out a bit, but not as much as you think it does if you want to level up your pets to 50. So for the first 25 pets that you fuse every single day, you are going to get a pet fusion bonus. At first I thought it was triple the experience no matter what pet that you fuse, but that's not quite how it works. Let me go ahead and feed this Needler into my Not Pepper pet, and you'll see that I get 1500 experience and 3000 bonus experience. So yes, it was triple experience for that pet, but if I decide to use a green pet instead of a white pet now, it's not going to be triple. It's actually only going to be double. So I get 3000 experience and a bonus experience of 3000. So the white pet gave me a total of 4500 experience, and the green pet gave me a total of 6000 experience. But in both cases, the pet fusion bonus was 3000 experience. So this is good news and it's bad news. It's good news because what it means is you can actually fulfill and do all of your pet fusion bonuses without having to buy green pets. So you can save yourself some mesos and just go ahead and use white pets for that fusion bonus, because either way, whether you use white pets or green pets, it's going to give you the same amount of bonus experience, 3000 each. If you look at the price, white pets are around 15,000 mesos each, but green pets are going to be 70,000 mesos each. Not going to be worth spending almost 5 times as many mesos for just 1500 experience. So 4500 experience with pet fusion for 15,000 mesos, or 6,000 experience, which is just a little bit more, but you're going to be spending almost 5 times as many mesos. It's not until after you have used all of your pet fusion bonuses where green pets start to be better, because after the fusion bonuses, you're only going to get 1500 experience for fusing white pets, but you're going to get double the experience, 3000 experience from using green pets. Still not worth it though. Green pets are not worth it at the price that they're at right now. They'll have to get a bit closer in value to white pets before they become worthwhile as being used for fusion ingredients. Now, how much is this fusion bonus going to help? Well, I went ahead and calculated that if I only fused 25 pets a day and I wanted to get Not Pepper up to level 50, which isn't even an epic pet, it's just a blue pet. If I wanted to get Not Pepper up to level 50 and only use the pet fusion bonus, it would take me almost 4 months to be able to unlock both of those bonus talents and level him up to 50. So that's a pretty long time, considering that Maplestory 2 hasn't even been out for a single month now. Well, you can also change the bonus talents of pets, which is something I haven't talked about before. Really important, but it works a bit differently than people think it does. So if we go to change talents, we have our stump here. I already did it once just to experiment a little bit. But it works very similar to how gear and accessories works. After you reroll a certain number of times, the price is going to keep going up and up. This is really good the first couple of times on a pet, especially if you're trying to go for those really awesome bonus talents, really useful things like piercing or just anything that your character can use. It's great because the price is going to be 100 crystal fragments, 100 meta cells, and 5 green crystals. But after you do this a few times, the price is going to go up. And even after just one bonus reroll, the price in crystal fragments is already up to 115, and the price of meta cells is already up to 120. So this isn't really going to be too reasonable to keep spamming it over and over to try to hunt for perfect rolls, which is why if you look at the black market for pets that have really, really good attributes and really good bonus talents, you're going to see that they are quite expensive and quite valuable. So if you are on the hunt for pets as well, keep an eye out for those bonus talents, and if you spot some really good ones, it's probably a pretty valuable pet. And I want to go ahead and leave things off with 2 pieces of advice. One piece of advice is going to be for newer players, and one piece of advice is going to be for more experienced or more advanced players. I'll go ahead and say the one for more advanced players first. This has to do with picking the right pet for you. If you're more advanced and you have the mesos to be able to afford leveling up a pet, nope, not meta cells, pets, I would try to save up for either an epic pet or a really, really good blue pet. And honestly, if I were to go back and change my mind, I probably wouldn't have even bought Not Pepper. I would still be saving up for an epic pet because, once again, it's not just about the initial cost of the pet, it's also about how many mesos it's going to cost to level it all the way up to 50. And it kind of is not the best feeling knowing that it's going to cost 50 million mesos to level up a blue pet when I could spend just about the same amount of mesos, maybe a little bit more, and buy an epic pet. If you are a more advanced player, definitely be on the lookout for good bonus talents, piercing, and just things that your character can use. and save up and have a game plan so that you don't end up buying a pet and leveling up a pet that doesn't really have too great bonus attributes, and then you end up changing your mind because if you decide to re-roll it, you might not get what you're looking for, and it could just end up being a really big mess. So I would save up and have a game plan. Don't feel like you have to be working on your pet right now. You're going to be saving way more mesos and way more time if you kind of have things figured out a little bit before you actually start investing the resources into pet leveling. Now, if you are a more beginner player or you're more casual and you don't spend a lot of time playing the game, the piece of advice that I have is I would honestly just go ahead and sell your pet fusions and your extra pets on the black market for mesos. We're looking at around 15 to 17,000 mesos for white pets, around 50 to 70,000 mesos for green pets, and that's going to add up over time, especially considering that a lot of the daily quests that you have in the Toughen Up are going to have you out there hunting pets, and you're just going to realize that pets start to pile up in your inventory quite a bit. That's going to be quite a bit of extra mesos every single day, and if you don't play the game a lot or you're more casual, you can use those mesos to help improve and better your character in other ways besides saving up hundreds and hundreds of millions of mesos for an epic pet. So it all depends on what your goals are with the game and how much you play, but for some people, it might just be better to go ahead and spend those mesos on other stuff. So with that being said, that's going to be about it for this video. Wanted to go ahead and give you guys some information, and hopefully now you think a little bit before you spend your fusion materials and your mesos leveling up a pet that you realize might not actually be super useful for your character. So if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, and if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Thank you guys not only for 10,000, but now over 11,000 subscribers on the channel. What a crazy journey it has been this past 10 days. Thank you so much, everyone. And quickly, as I always mention at the end, if you are interested in the October giveaway, which is ending very, very soon, link is in the description. All you have to do is be a subscriber for 2 tickets and leave a like or comment on the video for a bonus ticket for 3 tickets, 3 chances to win. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Have fun with Maplestory 2. And until next time, this is Salt of the Salty Guild, signing out.